Penguin Random House Audio presents The Home Edit, Stay Organized, the ultimate guide to making systems stick, by Clea Shearer and Jorjeana Teplin. Read for you by Jorjeana Marie. To the people who think they will never get organized or stay organized, this one is for you. Introduction. Raise your hand if you've ever filled an entire shopping cart with clear bins, turntables, and sets of canisters in each size, expecting them to transform your life overnight, but the items still ended up where they didn't belong. Or if you've scrolled through our Instagram feed, taking screenshots of pantries and closets with items perfectly arranged in rainbow order, having every intention to recreate the look at home, only for those images to become buried deep within your camera roll because you think, why put in all that effort if my kids are just going to mess it up? Which could be why you decided to listen to this audiobook in the first place. You want to be organized, but can't seem to get there or stay there. Here's the truth. If you want your systems to stick, you have to make organizing a lifestyle. Embracing that reality is the only answer. But don't worry, we're not here to make you feel guilty, lazy, or bad about yourself. Rather, we're here to help you get back on track and be your biggest cheerleaders. Just don't be alarmed if one of us attempts a toe touch at some point. Do our homes ever get messy? Yes, of course they do. Every house gets messy, particularly when you add spouses, children, and pets, i.e., any living, breathing creature who is not you. But what we are quick to tell people is that while our houses get messy, they never get disorganized. And that's something different. Once you have smart systems that can flex over time, it's not hard to stay on track. Maintenance is not one and done. We have found over the years that people are not totally in love with that reality. Sure, it's tempting to set up a system and forget it, but hello, do you live in a museum? Maintenance is the answer to organizing, and the thought of staying organized is what impedes many people from getting organized in the first place. And we promise you, it's not as hard or scary as you think it is. So, let's talk about how to use this book. The chapters that follow will take you through the spaces in your house on a journey from what is typically the easiest spot, the entry, to the most challenging, the garage. You might already know how much we love a gold star, so we've given the entry a 1 gold star rating and the garage a 9-star rating. We wanted to give the garage 25 stars because that's how much we dislike organizing the garage, but we're nothing if not consistent. As you use this book, are we suggesting you reward yourself with the appropriate number of stars after you revive each space? Oh, 100%. What this book is: a user-friendly guide divided by room, complete with checklists and scripts to help you stay organized once you already did the work of getting organized. If you haven't started organizing yet, this book will get you there. What this book isn't: a report card. No one will be graded here. If you've been on this wild ride with us long enough, you know that we are very good at exactly one thing: organizing. Don't ask us to craft or cook you dinner or go outside and play catch. No, seriously, you'd quickly regret it. And just as we can't tell you the square root of 9, no matter how many times you repeat the question or even explain the concept, we don't expect you to look at a space and immediately know how you've gone off the rails. Leave that part to the experts, us. If you try not to judge us about the math thing, we promise not to judge your closets. Deal? Deal. If you use this book as intended, you will end up with systems that stick for every room. And if, more like when, things start to slip, listen to this audiobook again, or skip to the end of each chapter where we give you low-bar lifestyle long-term goals, aka your future-focused reality check. Because life is messy, but if you're honest with yourself and are willing to do just a little bit every day, it never needs to get disorganized. Star rating system. 1 star, entry. 2 stars, laundry, utility. 3 stars, bathroom. 4 stars, kids zones. 5 stars, home office. 6 stars, closet. 7 stars, kitchen. 8 stars, pantry, fridge. 9 stars, garage. System versus maintenance. Let's get this clear from the beginning. Is this a book about maintenance, or is this a book about setting up the right systems? It's about both. You see, those two things, having the right systems and maintaining them, are inextricably linked. We sometimes hear from people who spent precious time creating a system that didn't work for them. They are frustrated, disappointed, and ultimately take all the blame. But then we start asking questions. There's always more to the story as to why they can't devote as much time and energy to maintenance as they once did. But does that mean all maintenance? Of course not. The last place we want you to end up is in the "if I can't maintain this, I can't maintain anything" trap. If you have a system that's gone off the rails a bit, maybe you didn't ask yourself enough questions before you started. It could be as simple as that. Or maybe your life has really changed in a big way. New house, new baby, new hobby that requires a lot of bulky equipment, like Seth Rogen taking up pottery. He needs to call us. In other words, this space isn't your problem. It's your lifestyle around this space. As much as we'd love to teleport ourselves into your living room for an impromptu question and answer sesh, we're a ways off from that technology being invented. So, you're going to have to follow the guidance in this book with a healthy sense of self-knowledge. Think not about how you'd like to live, but how you already do live. If you love the look of clear pantry bins, but are never going to decant your cereal, there are other methods that will work better for you. Ditto for the members of your family. If your kids take their shoes off right by the door, but you put the shoe storage in the hall closet, you are setting yourself up for failure. You know what they say, to know thyself is the beginning of wisdom, and it keeps you from having a pantry that stresses you over spice storage. A completely unscientific, in no particular order list of why maintenance can feel impossible. Wrong for you system, lack of time, family members not getting on board, old habits dying hard, household having too many things, unrealistic expectations. And these are all surmountable. Let's review the organizing basics. Step 1. Edit. Pare down by tossing or donating items you don't love, need, or have a sentimental connection to. Step 2. Categorize. Group like items together in a way that makes sense for how they're used in your life. Step 3. Contain. Give items a designated home with organizing tools, or what we call product, bins, baskets, turntables, shelves, drawers, etc. Step 4. Maintain. Regularly. Backstock is everything. We've said it before, and we'll say it again. Being organized doesn't mean you must inherently own fewer things. It just means you need to be thoughtful about what you do own, so you can accommodate for how you really live. And that's when backstock enters the chat. Backstock is more than some buzzword we throw around. It's a crucial part of maintenance and can save you time, money, and sanity. To further illustrate our point, we asked a few clients to weigh in on the topic. Here's what they had to say.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?